I hadn't been paying attention to it, to be honest with you, man. So I'm not sure much about circumstances other than I know somebody unarmed was shot and killed. So it's just something that seems like it's it's not going to stop. None of the solutions or anything that have been put on the table have been effective or have worked. So we're back to square one. Whatever it is, 2015 or 14, whenever things sort of got polarized in this new social media era. So I mean, we're having the same conversations, same sort of dialogue back and forth. Folks are marching and protesting or whatever, but things just aren't changing and things aren't improving. I mean, that's really my perspective. I don't know if there's a lot to be optimistic or hopeful about, just in terms of general outlook. I will add some perspective. I haven't heard anybody add this, and I don't like to really jump out there like that. But I will add you this: that as long as this country continues to deny justice to people, its own citizens, I think people have to understand the type of impact that that's having globally on this nation's ability to be in a position of leadership, which is no longer the case. People are using. I'm somebody who studies geopolitics, and so if you guys do a little bit of research, you'll find that other nations are literally using the injustices that happen in this country to make sure that America no longer has influence in their country.
Yeah.
So as long as you continue to deny justice to citizens in this country, don't think that other countries are going to be accepting or willing to open up their ideology in terms of our understanding of what freedom and justice is, in terms of how we try to push that on to the rest of the world.
Yeah. Do you see parallels, like, just when you're talking, I couldn't help but think about like what Dr. King was saying during the Civil Rights era, like this is coinciding with the Vietnam War.
Yeah. Again, it's all about justice, and justice isn't political. So I think again, we're having ideological conversations and not conversations that are really marinated in truth. And so again, I think this country is doing itself really shooting itself in the foot in terms of being able to have influence and respect around the world, because as long as you continue to deny justice to citizens, people who live in this country, there's no way other nations will ever believe that you're going to bring justice, freedom, and liberty to them. And that's something that is obviously evident in the direction that the world is moving. Other countries have their best and brightest in positions of power and political leadership and positions to make changes. When I say best and brightest, I mean in other nations you have their most intelligent, best trained people in positions of power, and that's simply not the case here. So that's it.
Did you hear about the autopsy? Shot 8 times. Yeah, shot 8 times, 6 in the back. Seven bullets. The 7th bullet was on the side toward the back.
Yeah.
I mean,
when you're hunting an animal, you don't shoot that many times. You preserve the sanctity of the carcass, right? Because you want a game trophy. That's all I got.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.